Good evening, everybody. It's Saturday night and it's time to make a little bit of food. Mainly, I'm making this for tomorrow. Didn't feel that well today, so I think I want some chicken salad. And you will see it again tomorrow on the flavor train. So I'm going to go ahead and get it going tonight. I may have me a sandwich tonight, but we're going to do sandwiches tomorrow for Sunday dinner. Surprise, surprise. So I knew it takes a little bit of time to do the chicken salad, so I felt like doing it, so I'm going to do it tonight. This is one rotisserie chicken. I've already taken it apart. I almost wasn't going to do the video, but I decided to go ahead and do the video. So I've got to take the rest of this chicken off of the bone, y'all. This is my little plate I'm chopping on that I'm using. But you know what? What is real quick and easy for me, once I get it off the bone, I just take my kitchen shears and just cut it right up like so. Hope y'all are having a great day. For some odd reason, this weather, that barometric pressure, it works on ailments when you have them. So this was one of my days, that barometric pressure, and just didn't feel the greatest, but I'm thankful that I feel what I do feel and feel well enough to get up. So I just decided today was going to be one of those real take it easy days. No, Rick and I have been around here today just talking. In fact, I let him stay in his pajamas. I got on my lounger, and we just been really chilling today. And Tanya dropped by here and hung out with us for a little while. And we just been taking it easy. Right now, Rick? You have to say yes, Gigi. I can't hear you when you move your head.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, right. He's so sweet. He comes and keeps me company. His mom dropped him off yesterday to his dad's house, actually, but he decided he wanted to come over here and hang out with me, so we hanging out today. Only time we having a little conflict. Now, he likes to look at all his cartoon shows, and I got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 3 TVs, not including the ones in Kareem's room. So I got 3 TVs, but he always want to look at TV and say, watch out now, don't bother that computer. I don't want you to make it fall off, okay? And he wants to stay in the room where I am, so that means, I'll give in to him, and Lord have mercy. After listening to those cartoon voices, it gets to be a chore to get your head straight from that. Sorry about that. I had to walk across the room, because he got, not only does he have it going on the TV, he got it on my computer as well, and he's got a little game on. So I think I told y'all last week he started his online preschool learning, so he has to get up and be ready to roll at 9 o'clock. He has work assignments, so this is something new for him. So I'm just letting him chill. But before we retire, I'm going to get him to write his name, and count, because he's learning how to
Gigi, I can write my name tomorrow.
Yeah, you know how to write your name. You're a big boy.
No, I said tomorrow.
So he said he'll have to do it tomorrow.
No, I said.
What'd you say?
I said I'm not gonna do my homework tomorrow.
Yeah, well, actually it's Monday, but we're gonna do some work tomorrow, because we don't want to let too many days pass. Now this piece of chicken here, I have to take it. This is thigh meat right here. And all you gotta do is just go under that bone, pull that meat off like so.
What?
Strip that meat right off of that bone, just like that. Just strip it off. And by the way, this is a Sam's Club rotisserie chicken. You get that big old chunk of dark meat to go along with all that white meat. I had already stripped the rest of that chicken off. I guess y'all can see it now. Sorry about that. But anyway, what have y'all been doing all day long? And for my family that's in New Orleans, anywhere in that region, I am praying for you, standing in the gap for you, and hoping that you didn't get in harm's way when that storm came through. Just this prayer just for everybody that was anywhere near all of that devastation. And we just, like I said, that's why, another reason why we have to continue to pray without ceasing, because when you're in areas like New Orleans and Texas and Mississippi and all down through there, when those storms come, it's just that path that it comes out of that water, and that's just a path that it takes when it begins to come out of, the Caribbean and all different places like that. So again, New Orleans got hit, so we pray and ask God all along through this storm that nobody was harmed. And unfortunately, people I think is in Lake Charles and in that area down in there, they were already rebuilding from the last storm, which was last month. And that storm just came and hit again. And no matter how bleak it seems, no matter how horrible it seems, and sometimes people don't even want to hear it, but I'm going to say it. God is in control. He makes no mistakes. Things like that happen, just like all the things that's going on in the government. I mean, who would want any of that? But we have to endure what we have to endure. And ever since those days in the Garden of Eden when nothing went right there like it was supposed to, when mankind didn't do what it was supposed to do, we just have to learn to trust God and endure and know that if we trust Him and believe in Him, whatever reward, and that's what we always looking for, reward. Whatever rewards that we're going to get, and I've come to know that even if it's on this side or the other side, you're going to get your just dues. And of course, if you're not doing what thus says the Lord, then the wages of sin is still death. And that death may be to a lost relationship, maybe something physical, may be something financial, but one thing for sure, we have to learn to trust and obey the Lord and stand in repentance when we don't, because He is a forgiving God. He told us, He gives us new grace and mercy every day because He already knows that we're going to have these transgressions. And so He means for us to live that good, rich, loving life. And we have to do our part to live that life so that we can reap all the benefits of the things of God. We all make mistakes. We all fall short. Okay, that is ready. I think these chickens are, this chicken is a 3-pound chicken, I believe. So by the time everything gets picked up, I'll say 2.5 pounds. We have 2.5 pounds of actual chopped up chicken, and then we'll put our ingredients in there. So it'll probably come back to 3 pounds of chicken salad. Like I said, I'll probably have a tiny bit of it tonight. Now Rich is still finishing. He wasn't hungry today much. I don't know what all he had been eating, but he ate some vegetables. He likes raw vegetables. I'm excited about that because he's not a big eater. I like for my kids, not to be greedy, but I like for them to eat lots of good food. So I'm excited that he's eating raw tomatoes, and he eats green peppers. Who knew? I didn't know about that until today, about the green peppers. And one day, a couple of weeks ago, we were at Food Line. Oh, see, you popped it. Okay, that was his balloon. He's been had a week. So children do. They get carried away with balloons. They don't understand when you tell them, don't press it too hard. He just did. So that was that bang y'all just heard. Okay, so this is about 2.5 pounds of chopped chicken. This is from a rotisserie chicken. And I've got 3/4 a cup of...
Can you give me another one for Callie? I want a blue. I want a green. I want a red and get Callie purple.
Okay, I can do that.
Can you give me one tomorrow?
Yeah, when we go out tomorrow, we'll get it. He needs another balloon now. He popped that one. But this is about 3/4 cup of chopped celery and green peppers. Okay.
Did that didn't hurt my hand?
That didn't hurt your hand? Okay, darling. It must have stung a little bit. You know how children do. Okay, well, I'm glad it didn't hurt even a little bit. Well, I'm excited that it did. Okay, this is some sweet salad cubes. And what I'm going to do, because I don't want all that juice in there, I'm just going to pour it right in that spoon and let it drain. Just like so. Just press on it. Get all that extra juice out of there. Okay.
On the last one.
Okay. What, baby? The last one, what sugar? A couple of tablespoons of brown sugar.
This.
Okay. Well, just hang on a minute. Okay, I need you to finish eating, though, baby.
Now, I talk about this.
And about a half a teaspoon of black pepper that goes in there to season it up. And notice I'm not having to put any salt because this is already seasoned. And like I say, the only other seasoning I'm putting in there is the black pepper and those pickles and, of course, the other veggies. And this is going to make a nice chicken salad. I was thinking about putting some cranberries in there, but I think I'm going to hold the cranberries because everybody just don't like cranberries. But now if I get a hold of me a good old chicken salad that's already made with those cranberries in, I love it, but everybody doesn't love it. Okay, so we're going to put 1.5 cups of good old Hellmann's. Y'all know Hellmann's is my mayo of choice. So I bought me a big giant jar this time. Okay. Okay, wipe that jar off. That's a 64-ounce jar, which is like 2 quarts. That was a good deal for me. Sam's Club for like $7, almost $8. Was not bad at all. So anyway, we got about 1.25 cups of mayo. Gonna get it stirred up good. Might need just a little bit more. And when I'm doing my chickens, I like it sort of chunky. So I'm gonna just chop in it a little bit. And I might have to put a little bit more mayo in there. Let me get a spoon. Like I said, tomorrow we're gonna have a very low-key dinner. I'm gonna put about another 1/4 cup of mayonnaise in there. I think that might do it. But tomorrow for dinner, we're gonna do this chicken salad, and then we're gonna do some other sliced, cold cuts and stuff like that. We're just gonna do something totally different tomorrow. Every once in a while, you need a sort of change of pace with eating. At least I do. I liked a little change of pace. Okay, yeah. I think that's quite enough mayo. And see, by the time tomorrow rolls around, this salad would have set. I might even do some, pasta salad. Just depends. I might whip up some pasta salad, which is not that difficult to do. And if I do, I'll let y'all know in the morning. So, that's about it for the chicken salad, y'all. Very quick, very easy. Like I say, if you have a favorite place to buy rotisserie chicken, and if Sam's Club happens to be one of them, grab you one of those rotisserie chickens out of Sam's Club, chop it up, throw you some chopped veggies in there, some mayo and a little brown sugar, and you got something good to eat for a sandwich or a sub. I also purchased some of those veggie wraps, so that's what I'll be using tomorrow as well, the veggie wraps. To eat that chicken salad. You can put it on some lettuce leaves, some spinach, whatever veggie you choose. Eat it along with some crackers and some pickles. That's some good eating, y'all. And it's light, something light. I consider this one of my light meals. So, just wanted to come in and share with y'all. See what y'all were doing this beautiful overcast Saturday. And like I said, we're just going to keep the prayers going up for our YouTube family in New Orleans and anywhere in that region, all up through that Gulf. Before I forget to say it, now this particular, I need you to turn that down for me, baby. If y'all heard that noise on that TV, it's not mine. I don't claim it in any way. Baby looking at cartoons. Turn it all the way down for me until I finish, okay? Can you hit the mute button for me? I'm about to finish, okay? Hey, y'all, I'm back. Before I leave, I need to say this. I've almost forgot to say it. You notice I didn't put any eggs in this salad because we just don't prefer eggs. So I'll show you in a sec. I muted it. No, don't unmute it. No. So anyway, I don't use eggs because I just choose not to put any eggs in it. But you can put eggs in this if you like to put eggs in it. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and put it in the pan here. This is just, like I said, it's so simple to make, and it's something that you can make for your family at any given time. I promise you. Buy chicken, chop it up, put those ingredients in it. And again, this is going to be for our Sunday dinner tomorrow, so it's going to be even better tomorrow once all those veggies set in and that flavor gets. So we got us a nice big bowl of chicken salad. We just said we got about 3 pounds of chicken salad going on here. And then we'll have some other cold cuts, and I don't know what else we might come up with. But hope you all had a God bless day today. Again, keep those prayers going now for our family in New Orleans, for anybody that is still going through, because I can imagine that storm has been through there and people are still trying to get themselves reacclimated to normalcy, because in certain parts of Louisiana they were already trying to recover from last month. So we're just going to continue to pray with everything else that's going on. That is why we talk about praying without ceasing. So thank y'all again for tuning in. Thank y'all for your prayers and encouragement. Thank y'all for always being positive, giving me positive feedback. And sometimes you give me a little feedback. Everything in the world is not going to be positive, but even when you all bring something that you noticed that wasn't quite right in your mind, please do that. But like anything else, there's a way to do anything. You don't have to be ugly about it, because certainly I would never be ugly about it to you, but I'm going to get directly to the point. So I'm not offended when you say something that goes in the opposite direction of what I'm doing, cooking or otherwise, because what basically ends up in my kitchen anyway, I want to do it the way I like to do it until I find a way that I like better. But give me your feedback, because sometimes I have tried certain things like that barbecue sauce. I think it was G. Hughes, good barbecue sauce, especially for people who are diabetic. Loved it. Some people that, if you're not diabetic, of course you want that sweeter flavor, but it works well. So anyway, just a little note. So don't think that you offended me, but certainly even if the 1 or 2 people that have said things that were not quite so nice, I'm still not offended, because I don't wear those things. And that's what we have to learn how to do, answer to who and what you are, and you'll be okay. I don't know who that was for, but anyway. But like I said, just continue to pray for our sisters and brothers in New Orleans, in that entire region, all up and down that Gulf Coast area, because they are in need of prayer. And I'm just hoping and praying that they get the aid and assistance that they need to weather the storm one more time. We're in hurricane season, as you know, so we just don't ever know which way exactly and how often these storms are going to come. But one thing we can do is we can continue to pray without ceasing and asking God to keep us out of harm's way and to help us to withstand all the things that we have to go through. So love you guys. Thanks again for tuning in. Hope you got something on the menu for tonight to eat. I'm going to have some of this chicken salad tonight. It won't bother me to have it tonight and again tomorrow. So tonight, I'll probably just grab me one of my veggie wraps and do a little wrap and throw some lettuce in it, and that'll be good for me. And then you'll see it again tomorrow on the flavor train also. I'm going to go and tend to my little grandbaby over here. He wants to turn his cartoons back up. I had to explain to him that I can't have the cartoons up loud while I'm recording. So I'm going to go on, let him get back to his cartoon show. So love you guys. Thank y'all for tuning in. Keep me in prayer as I will you. Thank y'all for standing in the gap. And remember, continue to reconcile those differences. Do something kind for someone. Cook a meal, a phone call, drop somebody a card. I've been had this young lady that's been in my life for a few years. She'll drop me the prettiest cards. It just makes me feel so good. Someone sent me flowers on a card last week. So, those kind of things make you feel good. That's feel good stuff. And you know what? Do stuff for yourself. Because look, I ordered me 2 jackets from Chico's last week. I felt real good, y'all. So do something. Be kind to yourself. And it'll be easy for you to be kind to others. And keep those prayers going up so the blessings will continue to come down, continue to stand in the gap, and most of all, pray without ceasing. Love you guys, and until I decide to cook again now, I'm going to say toodaloo at this juncture, because I may add something else to this video or I may not. So love you guys, take care, and we'll see you tomorrow on the Flavor Train. Sunday afternoon, everybody. Hope y'all are having a God bless Sunday on this cloudy, rainy Sunday. I suppose we're still getting rain from our latest hurricane. The name just skips me right now, but we just continue to pray and lift those people up in New Orleans and that surrounding area, all throughout the Gulf Coast and any other areas. I don't look at the news a lot, like I say, but I try to watch it enough so that I can get going with what's going on in the world. So I don't know if any new developments today or not, because I've not looked at anything today. Again, I hope you're having a God-blessed Sunday morning and got a big day planned today for dinner, or got something good planned. As I told you earlier, we're going to do a smorgasbord of cold cuts. I'm out making some broccoli salad. As you can see, I'm adding it to the menu. I didn't feel like doing a lot of cooking today, but I felt strange just making chicken salad. So I'm making broccoli salad as well. So I know I've made this many times before. So if we got some new subscribers, this is one of my signature meals, side dishes rather. Everybody loves the broccoli salad. So you'll see it sometimes in the deli at different grocery stores, especially like Harris Teeter and Food Line and Sam's Club. It's kind of expensive too. When you buy it already made, you can get about half of what I'm going to make today. You're going to pay at least almost $10 for it. So you figure if you purchase this already made, you pay somewhere close to $10-15 for it. Now, I'm going to get started. I've started out here. I've went ahead and washed and cut my broccoli. Now, this was in the 1 pound bag. I only used 3/4 of that bag because I didn't need to use the whole bag. So I'm going to use 1 medium onion. I've already chopped it. This is such a great dish. It complements meats, vegetables, anything. It's going to complement our sandwiches today, and it's very simple to make. Again, I've already chopped up my broccoli. Now, if you buy broccoli that is not already in the bag, it's not been washed at all. So you have to cut it all the way down, chop it all the way down, and wash to get the grit off of it. This in the bag they say it's pre-washed, but I always wash and drain mine again, just because I do. This is 3/4 of a pound right here. I've got this 1 medium onion already chopped. This is a sweet yellow onion. Okay, and it doesn't matter what order you put your ingredients in. I just so happen to have that onion sitting right there, so you just go ahead and the entire time that you're mixing this, just take the end of your spoon. Sometimes I use a spatula because it crunches into it and it does what I call bruises that broccoli and will get the flavor into it. Because you know broccoli is firm, it's porous, and it'll soak up, but it takes a couple of days on the first day. So you get that full flavor in there. Go ahead and chunk in it, as I said, and just bruise it up real good like so. You don't want to cut it in too small of a pieces, and then you don't want them in too big of a pieces because you just want them just right. How about that? Okay, let's go ahead now. I'm going to be putting, I usually normally use my Sun-Made raisins. I'm about out of Sun-Made raisins, so I have got a huge bag of Sun-Kissed cranberries. So I got a few raisins in there, but for the most part, it's craisins. So either craisins, about a little over half a cup, a little over half a cup of craisins go in there. I've got some, these are bacon pieces. You put bacon bits or you can fry your own bacon. Sometimes I don't put the bacon at all, but today, since I found it in my cabinet, I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle me about a fourth of a cup of bacon bits in there. Not a lot. You don't need a lot. You don't want any one ingredient to take over. I'm loading it up today, I guess, because that's all I'm making. And I had all these ingredients in my cabinet. Then I'm going to sprinkle about a fourth of a cup of just grated cheddar cheese. Not a lot, just a little bit to just enhance. Not to take over, not to be the main ingredient, but just to enhance. And then once you get all those ingredients in there, just continue to stir it and mix. And the last ingredient that I put in, of course, is going to be my mayonnaise. I always use Hellman's mayonnaise. Well, next to the last ingredient, because I got my brown sugar to put in there. Now, you can leave the brown sugar out for somebody that cannot have sugar at all, or you may not want it. I don't know. Some people say they make it without sugar. Some people say they use honey, whatever that you want to. Like I said, any recipe that I do, feel free to modify it, because most recipes, there are a few recipes that I cook that I do them just the way they've been put out there. Sometimes they're really, really good, and some things don't need any enhancement. And then some things I enhance just because I want my own spin on it. So now we're going to go ahead and put that fourth cup of brown sugar. Yes, love. I'm sorry, baby. What?
I said, now can I hear the TV?
And just give me 5 more minutes, and then that's no reason. He won't know, can he hear the TV now? So, I know, darling. You got to give Grandma Gigi time to get this mixed up, because see, if I'll get in trouble if they hear all those little people on there talking and singing and carrying on. So we're gonna. He just loves these cartoons. He's the only child. Well, he has a sister, but she's not a child. A sister that lives in his household. She lives in another household. So, honey, he's a talker. And you talk about entertaining himself, he does well with that. Okay, I think that's mixed up enough. Now I'm going to go ahead and go in here, and I'm going to start out with about 1.5 cups of mayo. Okay. Now you know by tomorrow this will have secreted a lot of liquid. If it's too much liquid in there, just take it and put it in a colander and drain it off, because it will get liquidy if it stays in the refrigerator a couple of days. And if you make a lot and have it left over, it will last in the refrigerator at least a week. Mine does anyway. Because after a week, it'll get wilty and won't taste quite as good as it did 3 or 4 days before. But it does refrigerate well. Just make sure you cover it really good. Like I said, this is a great side dish, and I've put it out many times, and people have written back and said they put different things that they put, raisins. We got raisins and craisins in here, but grapes, pineapple, whatever, blueberries, anything that you think you want to put in yours, go ahead and try it. because whenever I started making it, I started adding, I added me a little cheese. Sometimes I put the cheese, sometimes I did. And sometimes it depended on whether I even had cheese or whether I remembered to put cheese and bacon. But the cheese and bacon does enhance. It makes it taste really a little bit different. It's good. And you will love it. You will love broccoli salad. If you're a broccoli eater, you will love this. Okay, just make sure you get it mixed really, really well. And of course, before you put it on that table, remember you got to taste it to make sure if you need a little bit more sugar, brown sugar, or whatever kind of sugar you use. Just make sure the ingredients are there and that they're well mixed. And as you can see, this dish here probably takes 15 minutes if it takes that long. Because you know you had to chop and do everything. I already did that, and we're just on 9 minutes now. So it's one of those 15-minute deals. If you want to do it just randomly one day, just to have in the refrigerator. This is a good vegetable source. The other little things that might offer you a little issues, the mayonnaise and the brown sugar. If you can't have either one, just leave them out. Cause you can do this with a vinaigrette dressing. You can do it with just vinegar. There's lots of ways you can do it. You can do it if you want to make it totally healthy. You could chop all these ingredients in there. Leave off the mayonnaise, leave off the brown sugar, leave out the bacon bits and the cheese, and just replace all. You can have a few raisins or craisins, and then just put a little bit of honey and some Bragg's vinegar in there, and it will be perfectly good. Okay, listen to this, baby. He looking at Mario, not Mario, but Luigi is over there doing something, honey. This is. Isn't it just cute? I just love to hear him laugh. Y'all hear him? Honey, bless these babies, honey. It's like the word of God said, except that you have the mind of a child, you won't enter the kingdom of heaven, because children's minds, before they get corrupt, are so precious and pure. And they have them good, pure thoughts. I thank God for all of mine and yours too, if I know them. I love children. I love people, period. I love to see them do well and enjoy. I really, really do. Okay, folks.
What are you doing?
I think I got this together. I'm going to taste a little bit in my hand. Perfect. I don't need to add another thing. That's real good. All I need to do now is put it into the refrigerator and let it chill a little while. And, oh, Lord, that's good. Next time you see it, folks, it will be on the flavor train. Again, we're going to have all kinds of cold cuts and chips and crackers and stuff. And, of course, the chicken salad. Ooh, that's good. And the broccoli salad. So, I'll do a little end-up video to show you the whole little spread that we're going to be doing. And until we get on the flavor train, or until the family gets off the flavor train, I'm going to just sign off for this minute. Y'all hang out in the kitchen. Be getting you something good together so we can sit down and eat all at one time. Yum, yum, that's good. Okay, we shall return. Okay, y'all, here's part 2 of dinner. There's a chicken salad back again, and we got 1, 2, 3, 4 different types of cold cut. We got roast beef, sliced chicken, 3 flavors of sliced turkey or meat. Of course, there's the lettuce, tomatoes, and there is the broccoli salad, and we got some fresh green grapefruit. You know we have to have fruit to go along with. So this is just a family style smorgasbord dinner, a no-cook dinner. Nothing had to be cooked today. How about that? Feels strange, but that's okay. We're going to do it anyway. I want to just thank y'all for tuning in, for supporting me still, for standing in the gap, praying without ceasing, and please continue to pray for our sisters and brothers in New Orleans and all up and down the Gulf Coast as that weather, if it hadn't already hit, uh, it's going to, and if it has hit, there's a cleanup. And then just pray for people's spirit because that area has been hit so many times. So we just thank you for tuning in. Sorry about that, y'all. That was his little cartoon music, which I have no rights to. I don't own it. Matter of fact, I didn't necessarily want to even hear it. But anyway, I'm back just to say thank y'all for tuning in. Keep those prayers going up now so the blessings will continue to come down. Thank y'all for your prayers, for your well wishes, standing in the gap, and for praying without ceasing. And until I decide to cook again or prepare whatever, the flavor train is rolling in. We get ready to eat, y'all. So love you guys. Toodaloo.